Hi friends, in this video I'm going to show you how to take the pop-ups you've made and bind them together into a book. First, you want to make sure that all the pop-ups are complete. If you didn't put a backing paper on some of your pop-ups, you want to prepare them by making sure that any negative space from where the pop-ups were cut out is covered up. I'm just using a scrap of paper and folding it over that edge so that you won't be able to see the space behind the pop-up cards. Then you want to stack together your pop-ups to make sure that they're all facing the right direction before you glue them together. When you're certain you have them in the right direction, put some dots of glue around the edges of your pop-up card and smear it with your finger so it's not too liquidy. Then stack your cards and try to do your best to line up the corners of your paper to make sure that they're not off center from each other. Use your hands and the weight of your whole body to press down and rub that so that the glue sticks really, really well. If you find you have any floppy areas that didn't get glued, just put a little glue on your finger and add it to wherever those edges are. Continue this process, making sure that you check before you glue that your pop-up cards are oriented in the right direction. Making sure that you really line up the corners of your papers and that you press and hold while that glue dries. A little trick is if you can find some clothespins or binder clips, you can put those on the glued binding edge to hold the glue as it's drying. Next, we're going to make a front and a back cover for the book by taking 2 new sheets of paper and folding them in half. Just like we've done with the pop-ups, glue those on to the front and the back of your book, making sure to line up the corners and really press the glue down as it's drying. To keep the binding really secure, I used some masking tape along the edges of the binding. I wasn't crazy about how it looked though, so I decided to then collage a decorative piece of paper to make it look more like a real bound book. To do this, I just folded a nice crisp fold and lined it up with the edges of my paper, making sure that it was wide enough to cover up the tape, which I didn't want to see on my cover. Then I glued it down to get a nice strong binding on the book that was also serving as a decoration. To complete your book, use the front and back pages to make a title page and an About the Author page. This is a great way to mark the very specific time and place that we're in when you're making this pop-up book. You'll be able to look back at it and remember what your life was like. I hope you have fun making these pop-up books. It's been such a great class with all of you, and I'm really excited to see how they come together. Have fun creating. Bye!